Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, ES continued to balance within yesterday's range, and we know that on the larger time frame, the buyers are still in control. Heading into the open, we have initial support at 73 quarter to 75 quarter, and holding above that area signals that the buy side is still in control. And then if we're holding above the previous VPOC, the 2177 high volume node, then that just serves as a confirmation. On the upside, we have pre-market resistance at 79, followed by the initial resistance zone at 81 to 83. And in order to get a breakout above 81 to 83, we are going to want to see broad market strength, sustained upside momentum, and participation from the other markets. And so far, overnight, the other markets have also been very balanced. We're seeing a little bit of weakness in the Russell. NASDAQ has gained a little bit of strength compared to yesterday. So now if we can get Russell participating in the upside as well, it can lead to a continuation move in the S&P. So ideally, buyers hold ES above 73 quarter to 75 quarter. A failure of initial support would bring the 68 half to 71 half zone into play, and we're using that area as the short-term bull bear zone. That marks the breakout area from Friday. So that's kind of the final spot where buyers can still technically defend, and the overall breakout move can still remain intact. So if the market is really bullish, then it will not pull back even to 68 half to 71 half. But our short-term bias right now is neutral bullish. So that means that we understand that the buyers are in control, but we also have to see that broad market strength, that upside momentum, in order for the buyers to remain in control and then actually print a new all-time high. So, we are trading pretty close to the all-time highs here, and that's exactly why we need to see that underlying momentum and energy in the market in order to go higher. The markets are running on fairly light volume, similar to yesterday. There isn't any major econ report or catalyst due in the market today. So it could be another kind of slow grind type of day, but if the market's holding 73 quarter, 75 quarter, then we can just slowly make our way higher and test 79 and 81 to 83. And then to get beyond 81, 83 is where we're really going to need some energy and momentum. And like I said, on the downside, even if you break 73 quarter, 75 quarter, obviously that's not a very bullish sign, but on the bigger picture, it wouldn't really change the overall market structure. So the only time that we'd want to be cautious is if we are seeing excess weakness, if the other markets are really breaking down and showing a lot of weakness, or if the advanced decline line is quite negative, not like minus 500 to 1,000, but far below that, and the tick is holding completely below zero, well then in real time, it would be a very clear signal that sellers are now, at least on the smaller time frames, in control. And then it doesn't mean you can't go long, but you'd want to secure a very good trade location and then play defense. But absent any heavy selling, as long as we're at a good zone, especially, even if we test 68 half to 71 half, as long as you're getting good location, this market's running on such light volume that it's unlikely that it's really going to have much follow through if it does pull back to 68 half to 71 half. But the ideal scenario would be that the other markets maintain their overnight lows, they hold above their lows from yesterday, and ES holds 73 quarter, 75 quarter for a test of 81 to 83. And then if there is enough momentum and broad market strength, potentially a move into 87 to 89, and then 91.75 to 93.75 would be a short-term range extreme given the light volume in the market. So, normally a move up to 91.75 to 93.75 would not be considered a major range, but because we're running on light volume, even a move to 87 to 89 could be it on the day time frame. So those are the main ideas heading into the open. Our primary focus is going to continue to be on the long side. The short-term bias continues to be neutral bullish, and we'll just be looking for those signs off the open to confirm our upside hypothesis. So those are the main thoughts. Let's see if the buyers can maintain control this morning, and we'll take it from there.